Okay guys, this is my 250 with my Oscar and a red tail tiger shovelnose hybrid. So this is what they call the red tail leopard tiger shovelnose. And you see a red duckling too. Well, these are two breeding pair Oscars. The other one is on the opposite side. And you can see pretty big. The biggest one is at least 13-inch. They're all over a foot. Also, I have a peacock bass in there, female, and then two Mayan cichlid. So we go back to the Oscar. That'll be another video. Focus on the Oscars today. Well, the Oscars, these guys are like water puppies. They have their own little personality. They know you individually. They get pretty big, as you can see. These are what they'll consider aggressive predatory fish, which they're omnivores. A good sized tank for just two would be like 150, maybe 120. Um, this right here is 250, and the tiger shovel nose. This is just gonna be a grow out tank for him. And same thing goes for the peacock bass hiding in the shadows. But as I say, you can see that's the male right there. And then that's his girlfriend right there. One right here. And then this is female right here. And then that's her mate right here. That guy right there. So, like I said, feed them pellets. Um, most people don't like to feed them feeders, live fish, because parasitic reasons. Or you could feed them tilapia, like what I do, and shrimp as a treat. You can, and get them on the pellets. Um, as you can see, the formation that they have. You see these right here. You see the formation? You back up a little so you can see where you have each of their sides, their blind spot. The other fish have their back, and that's how they are. They work as a team, as you can see. Center, and they work as a team. Look at the formation. A lot of people don't know that. They usually buy them like as babies, one or two. But when you have them in a group, as you can see, they're really a group fish. Very intelligent, though. Very intelligent, and that's how they operate. For example, even on a bigger, you say predator, a bigger fish, they will attack them as one. As you can see, these two are wild caught. So you can see their defensive posture. But I pretty much domesticated them, got them off live feeders and on pellets, so it is possible. if you do catch wild caught Oscars, you can get them on pellets. Because here in Miami, Florida, they are invasive species. But also, we know how they got there through the pet trade. So, you know, you can kind of help the environment at the same time by just catching them and put them in your aquarium as a pet. So you're also helping the environment, removing the invasive species without killing them because you're providing a good home for them. Very tame, very smart, very intelligent. As you can see. And meanwhile, you have a local over here just going crazy up and down. You get a close up of him. This is a male. Leopard, tiger, shovel nose. Leopard, red-tailed tiger, shovel nose. It's a male. Let me see. Look right there. Okay, let's back to it. The peacock bass also. I'll do that in another video. They're actually not a bass. They are a cichlid. And once again, they're invasive species, but they're actually brought here to Miami, Florida itself, as far as my knowledge, to control the Mayan cichlid, which was an invasive species that was populating out of control. So they're somewhere in here hiding out, but that'll be another video. So here you can see the Oscar. There you go. There's the Mayans over here. That's a pair too. The big one's the male, the small one's the female. I like to keep it natural as possible, even the lighting, so it's not too bright. I do have a little tint because of the driftwood, as you can see. I mean, these driftwood is a mess. You boil it, you soak it, and it still will give your tank a little tint. Some do, not all. But some of my tanks with the driftwood in it never give it that tint color, that tea color. But Oscars seem to love it. And you can see a Playco. And a red devil. But yeah. And there's a best shot of the peacock bass. She is a beauty. Oh, she is. Okay. But so this really is tank belong to the Oscars. 250 Oscar tank. Everybody else here is just temporary. And also to give the Oscars a little feel. I'm just feeling it out, see if they do like the tank mates with them, or they rather be by yourself. And I think more or less is good when you had other species to a tank instead of the species only. It kind of give them a little natural feel. And as you can see, they're doing their courting right now. I've been noticing this lately. That is the breeding season. Well, so again, this is the Oscar tank. These guys are huge. And you have the peacock bass in the corner. And all my fish, I do deworm them myself and treat them for parasites, bacterial infection. It's always wise to do that. Whether you get them from the pet store or you get wild caught invasive species, obviously. Um, it's good to deworm them and also treat them for fungi and parasites, antibacterial agents. I do have a couple of apple snails in here, which these guys are like the trash can. You can see there's the Midas. No, sorry, correction. The Mayan cichlid, Mayan, not Midas. Mayan cichlid. These are the Mayan cichlids. My Midas cichlid would be in another video. That's for another video. But it's good if you do add snails. Apple snails, I realize, they're like the cleanup crew. And I think out of all the snails, if you want to use them as a cleanup crew, would be the apple snails. They'll eat all the fish waste and also whatever the fish don't eat. They'll pretty much clean it up. And then from there, the filtration system will take care of the rest. I do have a sponge filter in here too, beside a mechanical filtration system. And doing their thing. That's insane. Very territorial. They each establish their own little territory. I'm planning to move the peacock bass into my 300 gallon. And then from there, as we outgrow the tank, I'll go ahead and put them into a pond. See the Playco doing this thing. People say they don't clean the tank, but clean the algae off the tank. I mean, they do eat algae and they do maintain the tank. You know, because from my experience, and mine, I've been in on and off for well over 20 years. Um, they always kept the tank clean. They always do. And you can see right now, this one right here is doing the job. They keep the glass free of allergy. And you can see the Oscars, they also change their colors right in front of you. It's all depending on your mood. So they use it as a communication method between each other too. And also other fish in the tank, but mainly between each other what they're doing. Right now, you see the two males. Those are the two big males right there. Females over here. They love harassing the peacock bass, but now he's starting to, I should say, is starting to stand her ground, and they're kind of leaving her alone because they realize she's not pushover. But the tank boss are the Oscars. This is the mob right here. They're the tank boss. And he's the peacock bass. So they're starting to accept her. but with somewhat of a respect. And you see, there you go. And you see how they approach the bass as a group? They use their number and force. A lot of people don't know Oscars behave this way. They're more of a pack type fish. Like you'd say a piranha hunting a pack. Oscars do the same. They will surround their prey if you do, from experience with observing with the live feeders when I first started, because I had to wean them off that. Because like I said before, these were wild caught Oscars. And I had to get them onto the pellets, so I had to feed them feeders before they get on pellets. And observing how they interact with other fish, and even with me when I first got them. It was a group thing. They approach as a group. When they sleep, they have a formation. If they feel threatened, they'll have a formation that surround all corners, so they have no blind spot. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and there'll be more videos, and also better quality, because I really don't like the camera and the quality videos is putting out. And like I said, I like to keep it, give them that natural feel, not to have the tank too bright, because again, these were wild caught, and you have to slowly have the mindset that male, female, and the Oscars. Red tail. The red tail, tiger shovelnose hybrid. I bought him at Summerland Fish Farm, and he was real small, maybe 2 inches. And he's pretty much huge. He's over a foot. Doing well, just very annoying sometimes. I'm gonna have to feed him again. As you can see, the tummy's empty. I usually have a little bulge in there. I do feed him every day. Oscar's